Hey loves, welcome back to our channel.
I'm Bella.
And I'm Ruby, and we're the owners of Love & Co Candles based in Palm Springs, California.
We make lifestyle videos of the behind the scenes of our candle business and entrepreneurship.
Today we're going to be talking about the costs associated with starting a home-based candle business. Whether you're passionate about a craft, a new hobby, or turning that hobby into a profitable business, this video is for you. And while this isn't our investment numbers, we do want to give you a realistic ballpark of what it takes to not only start, but run a candle business.
First things first, let's break down the essential costs you'll encounter when starting your small business. Materials and equipment.
When starting your candle business, you will need quite a bit of equipment. Some of the things you're going to need are vessels, wax, wicks, fragrance oils, wax melters, thermometers, scales, pouring pitchers. Depending on the quality you're looking for and the quantity you want to start with, your initial investment can range anywhere from $200 to $500. And the reason the amount can range so much is due to the jars that you pick, the wax that you pick. Everything will have a varying cost. You can start off with jelly jars, and those can be $10 for a 12 pack. Or you can go up to a more high-end jar, and you're looking at $60 a 12 pack. The varying costs are going to depend on the supplier you choose, as well as the items that you want to use for your candle business. There is a way to start at a very small investment amount, and there's also a way to go at a very high-end level. If you're interested in making it a candle business, we do suggest that you start with a certain amount of inventory. A good entry point is about 50 vessels, and about 2 to 4 cents is a good place to start when you're just getting going.
And that's just to make your actual candles. Then you have to think about the branding of your business. So are you going to have a website? What are you going to do for your labels, your packaging? Are you going to do craft fairs and markets? Because they do have entry fees that you have to account for. Packaging and labeling. Presentation matters. You can use candle boxes, candle tubes. There's a bunch of different styles of labels that you can use.
There's custom tissue, ribbon.
Depending on what you choose for your brand, your initial investment can range anywhere from $100 to $300.
Now, that's not to say that if you're going for a high-end look that it will not cost more. When you start going into the word custom, you can expect to pay significantly more. For us, we wanted to have certain things that were customized, and I felt that a good investment for our company would be to get Glowforge. We wanted to laser etch our lids, and it was more cost efficient for us to do it ourselves than it would be for us to send that out to have it done. But that doesn't mean that you have to do those things in order for your business to actually get started. And there's always a way to get a custom look without spending that high price tag. You just have to do a lot more sweat equity.
For us, we DIY a lot of our custom packaging. So we print our own labels and we stamp our custom tissue paper. Not only because we like to do those DIYs, but because it's also cost efficient for us. Marketing and branding.
For our business, we have gone through multiple iterations of our brand. Marketing and branding are ever evolving. Your logo, your brand, marketing materials, and website design are all keys to your success. We would suggest budgeting between $200 and $500 for this category. If you're just getting started, some of the places that you can look for logos or websites that are kind of pre-designed that you just have to plug and play are Etsy, Creative Market,
or Canva.
And when you're ready to move up from pre-made templates, then you should look for a graphic designer or a person that designs just the specific item that you're looking for.
We market our business primarily through social media, including Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, and now YouTube. Not only are they free, they're relatively easy to learn, and most people are using them already. We started with a social media template that we bought off of Etsy, and we grew our portfolio from there as our personal style developed. And we also have a website that we pay for. Legal and permits.
Part of operating a business requires that you have a business license, a seller's permit, and business insurance. Costs will vary depending on your location and what you insure. There will usually be renewal fees involved with all of those, as well as taxes. We suggest consulting an accountant when it comes to the tax portion. You can get started with a sole proprietorship, but once you start moving into different um, forms of incorporating your business, like an LLC, then you will want to speak with someone, including an accountant, because it does involve a lot more rules and ways that you have to do your taxes. So you'll definitely want to consult with a professional. The cost will vary depending on your location and what you plan to insure or how you plan to set up your business, but you do need to set aside some upfront costs. And there could be quarterly or annual fees that you need to address as well.
Shipping and fulfillment. If you plan to sell online, don't forget that there will be shipping and packaging costs involved. These costs can add up, especially if you plan to offer free shipping.
You can allocate $100 to $200 for your initial setup, which could include a label printer, shipping labels, boxes, and packaging tape. There are fees that will be associated with each an individual shipment as well.
Shipping costs will vary depending on where you're shipping from and where you're shipping to. Currently, we only ship in the United States, but if you want to consider international shipping at some point, there will be additional costs with that.
Now we're going to talk about ongoing expenses that help keep your business running smoothly.
Raw materials.
As you scale your business, you'll need to regularly replenish your stock. That includes your wax, fragrance oils, and other materials. You'll want to budget between $100 and $300 for this. One of the most important things that we've learned while running a product-based business is that you need to replenish your stock before it runs out. Especially in the candle business, as there are fewer suppliers than there is demand.
Candles are a seasonal business, with the busiest time of the year being during fall and winter. So you'll want to be prepared ahead of time for those seasons so that you're not scrambling to get your supplies.
We've had a few instances where we were in need of supplies and we were scrambling to try and get them at the last minute. And that was not a great experience for us. So you'll definitely want to make sure that you're replenishing early as possible.
Utilities.
Utilities is something that most people may not even think to consider. But when you are running more equipment, there's a possibility that your electric could go up, your water bills could go up. So it's something that you need to have on the radar.
There's a possibility of an increase, so just be aware of that. Marketing and advertising.
So we touched on marketing earlier, but part of marketing and advertising is that it's an ongoing process. So you may start with the free social media platforms like Pinterest and Instagram and trying to market your business there. And you might want to grow from that point. That can include reaching out to influencers or UGC creators, paid ads, or advertising in person at craft fairs. You'll want to plan to allocate some funds to that budget line item, and as you grow, you can increase the amount that you need to spend. The amount you spend is usually pretty proportionate to the amount that you've grown.
So that's pretty much the initial investment that you'll need to start a home-based candle business.
So based on all of the factors that we mentioned, branding, the choice of items that you use, the area that you live in, and what legal permits that you have to get, the startup costs can be anywhere from $500 to $2,500. With dedication and passion, it can be a very rewarding journey. And remember, research, plan, but most importantly, just enjoy the process.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope that you found the information in this video useful in your journey of starting your own business.
And if you did, we hope that you'll like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this, we'll have some linked down below.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, loves.